And this is take number 572, probably. Hi guys, I'm gonna try to do this in a one take. I have filmed this video probably 7 times over the past 2 weeks. I filmed this really great video last week and I filmed it on my laptop, and there's something that happens between filming on my laptop to putting it in Adobe Premiere where it just decides it wants to be stupid. So I had to scrap it, which sucks because it was a really good video. Anyway, so here I am refilming it with the horrible lighting. My fan's on because it's 100 degrees and 100% humidity. So I'm sorry if you can hear it, but I don't want to die. It's so hot. Alright, moving on. It's a one take. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, my hair. This is going to be fun. It's going to be great. Hi guys, how are you? This is my weight loss update. I haven't I have not posted one of these in a really long time, and that is because I have a reason. We're gonna get real. We're just gonna jump right into the realness. When I first started this channel, as you know, I did it because I was depressed, I was lonely, I wanted to reach out to people, I wanted to change my life, I wanted to get better, and I knew sharing my story would help me along that path, and it totally did. But the thing is, I made myself believe that the only way I would be accepted on the internet and on YouTube is if I started this channel off as a weight loss channel. I feel like I had good intentions with that, and I really did intend to lose weight, but I went about it in the completely wrong way. I started posting weekly weigh-in videos. I didn't want to disappoint anybody, and I think I didn't want to disappoint myself, so I started developing very unhealthy habits like starvation. I'd go days without eating, and then I'd be so hungry that I would just lose my shit and binge for days on end, just binging. And it was just this horrible cycle, so horrible. And I lost some weight. Obviously you can go back and watch the videos, but I'd always gain it back. And so I stopped posting them because I knew I wasn't doing it the right way. It was just not a positive experience. I'll get more into that in a second, but I wanted to hit more on the starvation thing. I got to a point where it was so bad and I felt so lost and I didn't know how to save myself. I was out to dinner with my mom and I just lost it at the table. I just started crying right in the middle of the restaurant. I was like, Mom, I don't know what to do. I'm just in this endless cycle. And telling her this, first of all, was really hard for me because it was very embarrassing. I was very ashamed of what I was doing. Of course, like if you've had this experience, you know how shameful you feel and how embarrassing it is. So telling this to somebody was not easy, but she was so great about it and really supportive. And from that day on, I've had a completely different attitude about losing weight and about being healthy. So this time around has been a whole new experience. I don't know if I've mentioned, but I've lost 50 pounds, which is like the most weight I've lost in one go for a long time. So I'm really happy about that. I think I was hesitant to post anything about it because I wanted to make sure that it was going to stick, because I got really annoyed with myself posting these weight loss videos and then being like, oh, I gained it all back plus some. Like I wanted to make sure that I was in a good place and that I had this momentum of weight loss and fitness, you know what I mean? So I've been a little bit hesitant, but here I am today. I'm feeling really good about it. If you're curious of what I've been doing, I've been following a keto way of life. I do have information linked below if you want to find out what all of that is. I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a professional, I don't have any certificate that gives me the right to give you health advice, so I just would strongly suggest you go and research it yourself or find something that works for you. Honestly, it doesn't matter what you're doing as long as it's healthy, as long as you're eating whole foods and you're getting your nutrients and you're moving your body, that's all that matters. So whatever works for you is what is right for you. But for me, it has been keto. I have found great success. Well, keto slash paleo, I kind of go back and forth. But like I said, I'll link that below if you are curious about what I've been doing. This time around, weight loss has been a completely positive experience for me, whereas before, It was very frantic and negative, and I was hating on myself. I was losing weight because I hated my body. I was ashamed of my body. I believed that nobody would ever love me. I'll never get married. I'll never be happy in this fat body of mine. That's what I always told myself. And finally one day I was just like, you know what? This hasn't been working. Let's change the way we think. I finally started accepting my body for what it was. I do not look in the mirror and think, damn, Kim, you are looking good. I just don't, but that doesn't mean I hate myself. I have accepted my body in its current state. We have an understanding, and that in itself has been a life-changing state of mind. I don't punish myself anymore. If I have a bad day, if I slip up, I had a whole month where I was eating double my calories on accident. Tip: don't believe the food that they have already entered into whatever calorie counter app you use. Always manually enter in your foods. I trusted the calories that were already on there, and yeah, I doubled my calories for a whole month. Oh man, it was rough, but I didn't punish myself. It happened. It was a learning experience. I moved on. I always try to lose weight as fast as I could, like in the past, because like I said, I was in a hurry to like get to this magical number where I could be happy, where I could find love, where I could be happy with myself. No, that doesn't work. This time has been a very slow process. I've had hiccups along the way, but I always get right back on track, and the outcome so far has been really good. It's been really positive, happy, fun. I enjoy my food so much. I try to be physically active, but I have been in the middle of a mono relapse. If you don't know, when I was a lot younger, I got mono while I was at a sleepover party. I drank out of a cup that some other girl who had mono at the time apparently also drank out of, and I got mono. Sometimes people who have mono will get it and then it'll go away and they'll never hear from it again. And then there's people like me. People like me who do things dramatically and big. I'm gonna have it for the rest of my life, and oftentimes I will get relapses of it, of the symptoms, and I will like be, okay, how do I explain this? What it feels like is like somebody poured wet cement in my body and filled me all the way up with wet cement and then plugged Ambien into the holes. That's what it feels like to have mono. Well, that plus all the pain that comes along with it. But for me this time around, I have just been like severe exhaustion. It's not even like I need to go to sleep exhaustion. It's like all of my organs and muscles and bones in my body need to go to sleep. It's a weird feeling, and it makes living life really hard. It has made losing weight difficult because I'm not able to do the physical activity that I would want to do, but I do my best. That's all you can do, is do your best, right? Something else that's kind of bumming me out is, even though I've lost 50 pounds, I don't really see any sign of it. Like, I don't look any different. My clothes aren't really fitting any different. I don't physically feel different, obviously, because I've been so sick. So it's not like I have like this extra energy or I'm able to do things. Okay, that's actually that's not true. I do have one. There is one no scale victory, as they say, that is very weird. And I'm gonna share it with you, and it's really awkward. There has been one sign of my large weight loss. So, as you know, fat is buoyant. Alright, last summer when I would go swimming, I wasn't able to get to the bottom of the pool. Like, I would I can't believe I'm telling you this. I would try to like swim down to the bottom of the pool, but I couldn't. I would just float right back up. But this summer, I discovered that I can swim at the bottom of the pool. Why is that so awkward? No, it's great. It's I mean, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I'm less fat, I guess, which means I can swim at the bottom of the pool. In all seriousness, it's pretty exciting, and I have been very excited about this accomplishment because I love to swim and I love to be a little mermaid at the bottom of the pool. It's a cool feeling. So now I can do it, and I'm pretty proud of myself. But as far as signs that I've lost this 50 pounds, I've only seen it on the scale and in the pool. It kind of is discouraging, but not really. Gotta trust in the process, which I do. I know I'm going in the right direction. I mean, I have a lot to lose, so I think it's probably gonna take a lot before I actually start seeing the changes, before I start seeing my clothes fitting differently. So a very long time ago, I went to social media to tell you guys that I'd be filming this video and asked if you guys had any questions for me, and I got some. Sometimes I'm not sure real people actually follow me on social media. Like, I'm convinced on Twitter only spam accounts, follow for follow accounts, and like companies follow me and not like fun companies. Yeah, do you guys follow me on Twitter? What is the best social media to keep in touch with you guys? Because I really want to. I love keeping in touch with you guys. So let me know in the comments, what social media would be the best one to use to stay in touch with you? Tell me, let me know. Okay, let's get to the questions. First question comes from Twitter. Do you have any suggestions for hot weather workouts? First of all, congratulations on losing 13 pounds. That is amazing. I'm so proud of you. Yay! I am so lucky that I have a pool to swim in, so if you are lucky enough to have access to a body of water, definitely take advantage of it. You would be surprised at the workout you can get doing water aerobics. I actually sweat in the pool while I'm doing water aerobics. It is intense, and then the next day I will feel sore. It is great. I highly recommend finding a water aerobics routine on YouTube. That's where I found mine. I would link it below, but I don't remember which one it is. I just have it memorized. So just do a search for water aerobics on YouTube and you'll find some really cool stuff. Also, going on walks really early in the morning before the heat comes is really nice. It's really peaceful to be outside when everybody else is still asleep and the sun is just coming up. So if you live in a safe neighborhood and you feel comfortable doing it, I highly recommend early morning walks. It's very peaceful. Otherwise, just work out in your room, in your underpants, with the air conditioning on. Richard Simmons is always a good one. I love that guy. Next question comes from Twitter. What is the thing that has been most thought-provoking in your day-to-day life lately? Being on social media, being on YouTube, you are exposed to a lot of hate, a lot of judgments, a lot of uninvited advice. I've been really lucky that I haven't really felt a lot of that on my channel or in other various social medias, but I see it on other people's. And it always boggles my brain. Like, whatever happened to the golden rule? 2 golden rules. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. And if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. What is with this generation needing to constantly vomit their every thought? If you have a negative opinion about somebody, why do you feel the need to spew it into the world? Your negative feedback and comments and opinions does nothing to help this world. Why? To make yourself feel better? Like, go find somebody to hug. Go get a hug. You need a hug. I'll give you a hug. Come here, bring it in. There's just no reason to ever be nasty towards somebody, a stranger on the internet. Like, come on. You're better than that, I know you are. So I think that has been on my mind a lot. Just be kind to each other, love each other, support each other. And if you don't like something that somebody is doing, move on with your life. Simple. Just shh and move along. Okay? Thanks. Next question comes from Instagram. How do you handle cravings for bad foods? Oh, when I first started keto, that was really hard because I am a carb fanatic. Like, open up my veins and shoot in the bread. It was so bad. The thing with keto or with any clean eating is once you stop eating the bad foods, you stop craving them. It's kind of a miracle. It took me maybe 4 days to get all out of my system, to get all the cravings out of the way. But if you're eating whole healthy foods and your body's being nourished, they just kind of go away. So my recommendation would be just to stick it out for a few days, get it all out of your diet, and it'll be a lot easier for you, and I can promise you that. I believe we have one more question from Instagram. She wants to know, do you have any health related problems? I've been really lucky. I already know what people are gonna say. I've been really lucky that I haven't had any of the health problems that are commonly associated with being overweight. I know what some of you are thinking. Oh, you're just assuming. You gotta go to the doctor and find out. Girl, how do you know? I haven't been to the doctor. Thank you. It's actually kind of a miracle. Like my blood sugar and blood pressure, it's either right on the money or too low. But I know better. I know that doesn't mean like, oh, I've been healthy this long, I can just stay fat and be fine for the rest of my life. No, because any extreme is unhealthy. Any extreme puts you at risk for diseases and health risks, health problems. So I really want to find a healthy medium, somewhere right in the middle, and that's my goal. That's what I'm working towards. I would want to get into a place where I don't have to worry about health problems that come while you're on the extreme of weight. This side or this side, whichever side that is. So a healthy medium would be ideal. Was that your question? No, it wasn't, but it just made me think of this. So but no, I haven't had any of those health problems, thank goodness. Yeah, so that's my answer to that, and that's it for questions. Thank you so much, you guys, for submitting questions. That really means a lot. Audience participation is everything. But seriously, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I feel like I've been talking a mile a minute and it's still 20 minutes long. Why can I not make these videos less than 20 minutes? Oh my gosh, I'm annoying myself. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long. It's still getting, I'm just rambling and it's getting longer and longer. I'm gonna leave you with this. No matter what you're working towards, make sure you're doing it with positivity, love, and acceptance. Life is really hard as it is. Going through it when you feel so badly about yourself just adds to the yuckiness, and it's not needed. It's not necessary. You're not required to hate yourself or to think badly of yourself. There's nothing in writing. There's no contract that says that you have to hate yourself. Absolutely not. You can change the way you think right now. And this is what I want you to do. If you have watched this whole video, I want you to go down in the comments, and the only comment I want you to leave is tell me one thing that you love about yourself. I want to hear what you love about yourself, your person, your soul, your heart. So if you made it this far, go down in the comments and leave me one nice thing about yourself. And then I want you to repeat that thing for the rest of the day, because you are awesome, you are worthy of love and happiness, and you are wonderful, and I believe in you, and whatever it is you want to accomplish and achieve, it is inside of you. The ability to achieve those things already exists. You just have to believe it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you very much, and I will see you next time. Bye.